Welcome back at 8:48. Right now, a captivating art exhibit at the City Museum is celebrating the rich artistic talent of Black artists from right here in St. Louis. So it's called Blessed by the Ancestors, and it was actually curated by Brock Seals, one of our city's most prolific artists and musicians. He's joining us this morning to tell us all about it. Thank you so much for being here. We're so excited.
Oh, I appreciate you for having me, Mercedes.
Of course. So first off, just tell us about the exhibit you curated, how many artists are involved, and just tell us about them a little bit.
Yeah, so the art exhibit is entitled Blessed by the Ancestors, basically us honoring our ancestors and those who have come before us, and we're building on their history. So you got different art that represents present day, you got some futuristic artwork. There are about 15 different artists, all locals from St. Louis, so it's a really nice experience so you can understand some Black culture.
How do you select which pieces will be shown? How do you decide that?
Well, luckily all my homies are artists, so it's nothing for me to just reach out and find different artists. But I put a little mini call for art on my Instagram, and people who reached out, we made it happen.
And people that go to the exhibit, what do you hope they get out of it when they leave?
I hope you can just understand the story, because a lot of these pieces represent people's unique voice. So I just want you people to kind of understand and just leave inspired.
Art is one of those things with art, whether it's dance, theater, physical pieces of art, that really you can feel something just through looking at a painting. What made you get into this? What does art do for you specifically?
I mean, it's kind of like just me expressing myself.
Yeah.
I feel like there are different ways that you can express yourself in different mediums, but I feel like the best one for me is through art, through music. So
it really is kind of therapy. It's therapeutic,
it
right?
is therapeutic.
Yeah,
I can't imagine not going through art.
Right? Definitely, definitely. How much longer can people see the exhibit?
Well, March 1st.
Okay.
I believe that's the last day.
Yeah, so only a few more days.
Go today.
Exactly, perfect. And also, can you just tell us about some of the stuff you brought today? Because you have a lot of cool pieces, so I want to make sure we have time.
So this piece right here, this is representing St. Louis culture. So it's the question, where did you go to high school at? So this is me attempting to include every single high school. I'm working on this piece for 314 Day.
Oh, I love that.
Also brought some custom shoes here.
These baby shoes kill me. Oh my gosh, those are the cutest things.
Yeah, every step begins with seals.
Oh.
So yeah,
Look at these.
Paint all types of custom shoes. People commission me for these types of things. So just a little examples.
Yeah, so I know that you've designed shoes for some pretty famous people. Tell us who you've designed shoes for.
Erykah Badu, Lil Yachty, Rick Ross.
Oh my gosh.
Even athletes. So
wow.
Different players from the Kansas City Chiefs. One of the players, he's actually from St. Louis, Tershawn Wharton. He wore the cleats in the Super Bowl game last year.
That's amazing. Question, when did you decide, like, obviously you knew you could paint, you knew you were a great artist. When were you like, let me design shoes? When did that come to you?
When I got good enough on the canvas.
Yeah, because I feel, so this is harder.
Yeah, y'all know, for sure. And I didn't want to mess up none of my shoes. So I'm like, before I even attempt, let me make sure I'm good enough,
Oh my gosh, that's so funny. And what's coming up next for you?
Having an exhibit on 314 Day, and it'll be at Legends Gallery. It'll be a group exhibit, and it's just all St. Louis culture, St. Louis love.
And on that note, I feel like we are so rich in art here in St. Louis. And talk about how like this city has helped you fuel this passion a little bit.
Oh man, the city is the inspiration to all of my artwork. I mean, just growing up as an artist, I travel to different places, and I see how St. Louis made me so unique, because I just stand out in different places. And if you're from St. Louis and you go somewhere else, you just got a different type of grit to you.
You do.
So I just love just exploiting that throughout my artwork, so people who are in St. Louis who may not travel as much, they can realize that, hey, it's history around me and this is my culture.
And on that note, why should people go to the City Museum and see this exhibit?
Oh, it's amazing. It's you probably won't see nothing like this until like we do it next year.
Wow.
But there are so many unique artists that deserve, eyes.
And in terms of, you personally, I'm looking at these shoes, I'm looking at this painting behind me. Is there one piece of art that you've done that really sticks out for you that's your favorite, or is it hard?
It's like picking your favorite kid.
Yeah.
But
you're like, it's not possible.
yeah. If I were to speak about a piece that I love, there is a mural that I did, and it's downtown, and I believe it's Olive. Don't kill me on that.
Okay.
But it's a mural, and it's entitled Little Palette, Big Dreams, and it's basically 30, 40-foot mural of my nephew with a paintbrush and a little St. Louis hat. So it's just, I wanted to inspire the little ones. So when they're going by, they can see that, you know, being an artist is something that's possible.
Well, you know, if there is someone growing up, sees you, they're like, oh, he looks just like me.
Yeah.
What's your message to them to follow your dreams? You probably, when you were little, never thought you'd get to this point, you know?
Right. I mean, the main thing is just showing them that it's possible.
Yeah.
You know, growing up, I didn't know that you could be an artist and that could be your job. So I just really want to show people it's possible.
Yeah, all right. Thank you so much, and thank you for being
Appreciate it.
here. Go on
Yeah.
out to the City Museum to see this exhibit through March 1st. So
Absolutely.
the days are dwindling, but definitely check it out.
For sure.
So good to meet you, Brock. Thank you so much.
Appreciate you for having me, Mercedes.
Appreciate it.